Nah, thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it. Thanks for looking out. So, should we target that because it's already got a status?
Let us put an end to this nonsense. Feeling a bit peckish.
That's so devastating. We've got coup. We can coup it. Okay, true. We can coup that back later. I think we're going this way now.
Don't ask a lady her age, it's unbecoming.
One powered defender.
Feeling a bit peckish.
Yeah, what's up, Leon? A spotter?
A superb specimen.
Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. For today, I've put together an Imprisonment Masquerade Ball list. So with our leader ability, the order allows us to lock an enemy unit, damage it by 3. We have 2 charges. I would suggest saving leader as much as possible over the course of a long round 3 to be used then. Let's say you could use 1 charge round 1 to help get round control as well, because I think it's a very important aspect of the strategy of our deck to ensure a long round. Stratagem we're utilizing is Magic Lamp. This is when we go first in the match, and this stratagem simply gives us Lamp Gen a few extra points on the board for us. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute strategy for this deck. So to begin with, I do have Emissary in this list. So Emissary is a disloyal unit. What that means is that it's going to get played on your opponent's side of the board, and the deploy allows us to boost an ally by 7. The reason I have Emissary in this deck for the most part is because we do have Braithens, and it just gives Braithens a proactive option when going first in a round and there's no targets to copy and replay through the use of this disloyal unit, Duchess Informant. So what I'd really say about Emissary is it's not a card we typically look for, although if you'd like to, you could play this round 1, if anything. Now moving on to the tactics. Because we're playing Calvate, I've added a certain number of tactics in here, Boo Hurt being one of them. It's more of a filler more than anything else. There's not a particular reason I added this in, although let's say that it could help you deny Bloodthirst for the opponent in some Skellige matchups. You may also wish to boost up a unit, which you'll use a Tool Punish option on. Those are some ideas. Anyway, you get to boost an enemy unit by 3, then an allied unit by 9. With the bronze cards in our deck, for the most part, we can play the majority of them round 1, including this. Obsidian Mirror. Tactic as well. Spawn 1 power copies of 3 enemy bronze units on their opposite row. Obsidian Mirror is a bit conditional in the value it provides us. In some matchups, it may play really good. In some others, it might not be as valuable. So take it with you into a match, depending on what kind of a deck you're versing. So, of course, Obsidian Mirror could play really good against Reaver spam decks, for example. We've got Double Joust. This allows you to remove an enemy unit's shield, damage it by 4, or give an allied unit a shield, boost it by 4. Just some extra control for our deck. Imperial Diplomacy. We are playing some Assimilate with Braithens, Duchess Informant kinds of play, so Imperial Diplomacy is not bad as a tactic in our deck. This allows us to create and play a bronze card from our opponent's faction. So like I said, we want to try synergize Diplomacy with Braithens, Duchess Informant. We could do this round 1. We've got double Duchess Informant, this whole unit. Spawn and play a base copy of one of your opponent's bronze cards, basically is what this does. We want to try to do this after having Braithens down on the board first. But if we're not going to commit Braithens into a round, of course, try to synergize your opponent's units back against them as best as you can. Duchess Informant will also have synergy later on when we play Masquerade Ball, because this card's gaining a disloyal status that will be triggering Thirsty Dames. Also, I am running the Blightmaker thinning package in this deck. So we have double Blightmaker, we have double Mage Assassin. What we're looking to do is always keep both Mage Assassins in deck at all times. And we're going to be thinning them out to the board through the use of the Blightmakers. We want to aim to do this round 1 to help get round control. Save our better cards for later. So on deploy, we get to move a card to the top of our deck. That's going to be the Mage Assassin that I showed you. When we move that card, the way Blightmaker works is, in its ability, it will be spawning the Guardian, this 3-powered token unit that you see here. So we get 3 points on the board. And according to Mage Assassin's ability, when we move that to the top of the deck, it will summon to a random allied row and do 2 points of random damage to one of your opponent's units. Because of that damage value we're going to be getting out of Mage Assassin, you may wish to hold off Blightmaker until you're certain that your opponent has some units on their side of the board. We have Thirsty Dame. We have 2 Thirsty Dames, because they're Aristocrat. Vampire has synergy with Philippe as well. So this got synergy with Philippe. This got synergy with Masquerade Ball. Great card to be played out when we're committing Ball into a round. So either a round 2 or 3 card. Whenever an enemy unit receives a status, boost off by 1. So when we're poisoning something, giving status through Philippe, using Leader, playing some disloyal units, those are always, this card's going to be boosting for us. 1 Assassination, just as a filler, and gives us some extra control. Works with Calvate, damage a unit by 6. Decrease the damage by 1 for each unit adjacent to it. Assassination can also be a bit of a tech right now against False Siri. So when your opponent plays False Siri on your side of the board, we can kill it off, because this allows you to damage any unit by 6. Doesn't specify allied unit. We can use Assassination round 1 if we like. We covered the Blightmakers. Got Philippe in this deck. Philippe's always great in a ball deck. Just contributes to a lot of destroy value. So on deploy, if you control a vampire, gain Zeal. Order, give Doom to an enemy unit. If it already has status, lock it. If it already has more than 1 status, poison it. It's got a cooldown of 1. So my idea is that we're going to be looking to play Philippe out in combination with Masquerade Ball. So we're going to play this card behind Defender for protection. And we want to activate the first chapter of Masquerade Ball with Philippe. Just prioritize this poison destruction value. Try to spread statuses across the board. Try to destroy as many units as you can through the use of poisons through Masquerade Ball, and synergizing that with Philippe as well. We have Defender in this deck. Defender is to give protection in particular to Philippe. I'm not sure how you pronounce this card's name. Is it Marul? This card as well. And it also does protect Masquerade Ball, so it does not get heat waved by the opponent. Gives protection to Thirsty Dames too. Okay, so that's what we're saving this for. Round 2 or 3 card. So I felt it was nice to play this card in this list, since I'm already using Defender for Philippe. So why not add in some extra poison value? This could synergize pretty good with Philippe too, perhaps. Masquerade Ball. So on deploy, you get to poison an enemy unit. And then the order's melee row locked. poison an enemy unit again. So this card on its own can act as a tool punish option against one of your opponent's units. What we want to do is stack Defender, melee row with Ball with Philippe, because this card is melee row locked. So if we can save this for when we play Ball, it's best. I guess if you're going to commit it around 1, it's going to be a bit sketchy, right? Because it can get answered. You need a bit of time to use the order. For a tool punish option, you got Yennefer's Invo, place an enemy unit at the top of your deck. We can use this round 1 if we like, because we've got a lot of tool punish options in this deck, or just save it at the end of the match. We got Vincent, another tool punish option could be deploy, destroy an enemy unit with status. So naturally the opponent may have some units with status, or we could spread status through Masquerade Ball, through, I think Philippe is the best really. Use Philippe to set up Vincent. Yeah, we've got Marul as well. Maybe Leader in worst case scenario. So just more activators for Ball. Then we got Calvade in this deck. It gives us very good deck consistency. On deploy, sort the cards in your deck from the highest to the lowest provision cost. The more tactics we have in our deck, the higher Calvade moves up. So we're more likely to find him, which is why I've added this many tactics in our deck. For the most part, I've been finding Calvade round 1. Latest would be round 2. Whenever we find Calvade, we want to play him round 1 as safe as possible, is to do so. We have Q. It's an echo card. We get to play it twice. Damage an enemy unit by 3. Deathblow, spawn and play a base copy of it. If it has spying status, always trigger Deathblow. We can use Q round 1 to synergize with Duchess Informant, Braithens. Also bear in mind, we could use Q if we want to save it and we really know the opponent's deck well. If you know there's a good unit that could provide us a lot of value on a Deathblow with, we can synergize Leader with Q also and replay something of great value. Then we got Braithens, assimilate unit. Whenever we play cards that are not originally in our deck, this card will be boosting itself. We can use Braithens as a way to get round control with this list because we've got a very strong play to fall back on over a long round 3. Could use it to push into round 2. Bleed, maybe you want to do that. Not bad to play with Ball either because we're creating cards from Masquerade Ball, which will be triggering Assimilate. So on deploy, we get to create and play one of our Bronze Disloyal units. So it's going to be Emissary, it's going to be Duchess Informant. You choose whatever looks best. Usually it's best to go for Duchess Informant, but if not, you could go for Emissary. And then to finish, we have our very strong scenario card, Masquerade Ball. What you have to know about this is that we need Aristocrats to trigger it, okay? And as we play this card out, we create these cards. We get a Thirsty Dame, and we get 2 Fangs of the Empire. So save Masquerade Ball either round 2 or 3. Try to slow down the activation of Ball, waiting for your opponent to show you a good unit to poison and destroy off the board. Now that we've covered the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. We have a very heavy control list here. For the most part, a long round 3 is what we would like to ensure. Of course, if your opponent is a control deck themselves, you can consider to bleed because we have Braithens, we have Duchess Informants, we have Blightmakers. So take the line of play you think is wisest according to the deck you're versing and their strat. In any event, we're going to discuss this as if we were to go a long round 3. So round 1 cards you could play could be very well Calvate round 1 Q. We can play double Blightmakers, Assassination. We can play pretty much the bottom half of Duchess Informant down. We could consider utilizing one Tool Punish option as well because we've got a lot of control later on. So you could use Yennefer, let's say, round 1. Let's say at most, you could commit Braithens and 1 Leader Charge to help get around control. Okay, so what we want to do then is just pass round 2, go along round 3. You're going to play Defender first into the opening of a long round 3, followed by Masquerade Ball. Then Philippe will get Zeal because there'll be a Vampire from Masquerade Ball. And then we want to start activating Ball with Aristocrats, destroying things with Philippe. We can pick a time to play Marul, maybe second last card of the match. We got Vincent to play out. Maybe Q again with Leader if we could synergize something. That's the basic idea behind the strategy for our deck. So I hope you have fun watching the following matches. Thanks a lot for your time and support. Okay, so we got Calvi. What a win, man.
If this is me now, who was I before?
Incredible.
I shall not repeat.
I was getting worried towards the end of the match. Luckily, they had a stuffed up card.
I am the forest, and the forest is me. If this is me now, who was I before?
Thanks so much for the gifted sub, Ash. Really appreciate it.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Really? Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice for the official welcome, huh? Good to get an official introduction out of you.
You green horror.
Yeah, true. Would have been nice. Yes, please make our friend Feldy feel welcomed. Okay. So they're gonna attempt to bleed me now, huh? Oh, wow.
I am one of a kind.
We're probably gonna have to trade scenario for scenario. And in short round we have Blight Makers, not too bad.
Onward, onward, to be showered with imperial gold.
So it's just Guerilla Tactics Harmony.
A superb specimen, truly.
Your arch nemesis? Why? You don't like him? Oh, crap. Oh yeah, offensive.
Dole, Blastada! Hey, Neuer in Expa! Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Oh, Simless?
Feign not ignorant. Remember to whom you speak.
Oh. So they're just baiting me with the poison?
Every fortress has a weak point. For your men!
Oh, crap. Well, maybe we let them put more points into it.
gentlemen have their
Actually, let's play it here.
You simply must pay my estate a visit one day. Feeling a bit fetish.
This is going to be susceptible to the leader. What? What the hell? I think we're locking this.
Itchy feet. My reason to travel, I mean.
Maybe we target it even with the poison now. Oh! Oh, that was a good win, dude. Oh, crap. 100 years old boy. You're kind of right. Oh, and a Calvate. Oh, crap. I had to click for Calvate. It was the right thing to do, but didn't get it. I'm sure we find him into round 2. He's hiding. He's in hiding. I got enough tactics in this deck. He should not be hiding here. I think I got about 8 tactics in here. Just make them waste discard value if they have coral. I find around 8 tactics, 7 to 8, I usually get him round 1. Calvate Renfrey? Oh crap. You're trying to draw me to the dark side? I've only ever made one Renfrey deck.
So be it.
I'm not sure. Haven't played it in a long time. You reckon I should check it out? Does everyone want to see that from me? Renfrey again?
I bring death. Quite
Maybe Renfrey with like a less typical build than what you usually see. Maybe not Nilfgaard.
I feed the wolf.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted thereon.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Renfrey ST? Like what kind of a leader and cards you got in there? All right. Hey, it's good office.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Blood on the sea. Thunder on the seas.
Another one?
Ever used some fool's skull for a club?
Hopefully, pull Calvate now. Gaunter, Philippe, Willow the Wisps. That's crazy. Range throw. Don't know. Did I miss something? Well, we have most of our cards anyway. Emissary. Oh, Nova.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
We're gonna go Vincent. Get rid of it.
You simply must pay my estate a visit.
And see how we go. I mean, they're pretty heavy on the control too, aren't they? We'll get rid of Emissary. Maybe that's it.
Hands order! NRP! Victory is on the wind.
We ballin'. Straight up, man. Oh, here it comes. Oh, that's not a good one, is it?
In the way of my axe.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear. Have I something in my tea?
Change border? Sure. Except T-Ball. Why not? You haven't played it? Oh, wow. What the hell? So how's this one working? Purify and heal? Wow. This is a bit concerning. I feel we don't have a good target then for poison.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
Maybe I'll just play a bit slow. But they get it back again. I don't have heat wave. So really the only way to deal with that is if we got the The heat wave. It's the final. Man. We can go that way. Do I want to save that late? Because they have leader too. Maybe we do it now.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
So who's gonna be for Duchess Informant? Oh, could go that way. Could go Coral.
That might even be amusing.
Crack and eat me ghoulie.
We can lock Coral, Kuit. They're leaving Philippe? Man, that's just better for us, honestly.
A taste of Nordling, is it?
Feeling a bit peckish.
So I'm gonna lock and queue that. Go like that. Go like that. Second last. This will be last, probably. Play Dame. Does that become a lock target? Feels a bit bad, but because it's armored. Maybe we do it anyway.
My, the Van Moorlands, they truly spoil us.
I think we pull assassination, isn't it? Oh, good.
So, which one of you wants to die first?
Oh my goodness. I think second last is safest for this. Give me this now.
I suppose. And the end.
Assassination? I think Informant's still good because I have Dames. It's gonna be Informant here. We take another boat. Crap. That probably has to be Yennefer. How's that getting charges? It's finished now, right? Can't be utilized anymore. This is Bloodthirst 2. That could still work for them. It's got to be this. After Purify. Yo, what's up, Dub? So now we go for the 10 and we're fine. It's finished. Yeah.
In my trade, I'm a great artist.
Poison the 10 and game over. Sounds good. Nice to hear we've got it in the bag, hopefully. Ah, we lose it. Lose it to leader, huh?
I'll cleave you in two.
Man, I'm kind of surprised that they're leaving some important units on the board. Like, they left Philippe and they left that.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Wow. We lose by a point. Well played, man. That's a strong deck. Like, with all due respect to the opponent, they could have, like, really smashed me. Yeah, well played. Everyone loved your play, loved your idea. Good on you. Sup, Corp? Yeah. The sexual T-Rex defeated me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
The Grinford Weaver's honors that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper. You simply must pay my estate a visit one day.
I mean, I could try go about it this way, I guess.
Stress is necessary for one's health. Coat of arms is nothing you choose. Dare not mock mine. I forgive you. This time.
It's good to get this out as well. That means we can counter them later. Yeah. Exactly.
Let's go. Let's giggle now.
Yeah. I'm keeping Just as well. It can help us kill maybe some. It's gonna be hard, man, against this list.
No time to whimper.
We can Joust one Reaver, kill it. We can we clog their row a bit? Braithens. We can Q some. I don't know. If they go AA into it, we probably go Yennefer that way. I did in mine because I played Kennet, that card. So maybe in a short round we fall back on Blightmaker. Most likely they bleed me.
you one of us or not?
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
This looking to pass then? Probably is. Destroy the north. You tell him. That's it. I was gonna go Obsidian Mirror and then play this. Maybe still keep it? Oh, I don't know. Should I still keep that? Yeah, true. Could still keep it. And then how many fives? No. Can't do it. This is going melee row. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm not putting this melee row. We want to leave room here for the Reavers for this. This will go melee. See how good Defender is? It saves ball. Now it's time to play ball.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Should we let them get the control out of the system before we start committing this? Have to see.
My favorite quarry. Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Okay, here we go.
It's the Grinford Reaver's honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper.
Oh dear. Have I something in my tea?
She's rather hungry, you see.
Itchy feet. My reason to travel, I mean.
time to whimper.
That was huge, man. We need to target the Reavers. I know that's poison there. Crap. Okay, we're gonna go Obsidian. Okay, we're gonna do it back.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
Man. For real.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
Wow. I don't know, man.
It's the Crinfrid Reavers honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper. Let's go.
The shame I have no time.
Oh, crap.
It's the Crinfrid Reavers honor that's at stake here. This is no time to whimper. Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
A shame. A fine vintage it would have made.
Traveling is an option, you see.
Oh, ho, ho!